If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do if I told you you were beautiful?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Anna Vatari, and in today's DIY video, I'll be showing you lovely guys how to make this cute crop top. Now let's get right into it. First, you're going to need a stretchy fabric. If you have, a woven fabric, that's fine as well. But for this particular style, I will prefer a stretchy fabric. And we're just going to measure. I'm going to measure around my chest area, and that measurement I'm going to go on my fabric and cut out. Basically, we're trying to cut out a rectangular piece. That's what we're going to start with. So I'm just measuring, making sure everything is right, and cutting out the rectangular piece. And guys, let me tell you, this is the fastest way that I know how to make a crop top. Like, if you have some place to go and your outfit just is not working out, nothing is working out, and you need a quick way to make a crop top, trust and believe this is the process. This is the process that I know how to make it. You can make it in literally less than 30 minutes. I kid you not. Don't quote me on that because, everybody does things differently, but this is the way to go, okay? I got this done in less than 30 minutes. So let's continue with this. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I cut this fabric on a fold, okay? So when you open it, it turns into a bigger piece. So what I'm going to do now, the next step and process is I'm going to hem the top and the bottom of the rectangular piece. So I'm just going to fold it over, pin it in place, and then we're going to do that for the top and the bottom piece. Done pinning everything, this is what it should look like, and I'm going to sew a zigzag line. I'm using a zigzag line because it's a stretchy fabric. This step is optional. You can use a straight stitch if you would like, but I preferred a zigzag, so that's what I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over my sewing machine and just sew a zigzag line on both sides, or a straight line, whichever you prefer. Trip off that shit I was kicking to you. Had some fun on a run, though I give it to you, but baby, so after that's completed, it should look something like this or similar, something like this. So now we're going to work on the sides of this top. Now the sides, I'm going to double fold. Yes, I said double fold. So we're going to fold it over one time, and then we're going to fold it over again to get that double fold effect. And then we're going to sew a straight line through this. So as you can see here, I'm folding over one time and then folding it over again a second time, and then using my safety pin, using my pins to help me pin everything together. And then I'm going to do the same process for the other side. The straight line, this is what I came up with. One thing I did off camera that I forgot to tell you guys is I had to go over and cut this rectangular piece short, because as I stated earlier, I'm working with a stretchy fabric, and I basically tried it on before I went over and worked on the straps of this top. So when I tried it on, it was just a little bit too big, so I just went over and made that rectangular piece shorter. So don't forget, anytime you're making any clothes, don't forget this part is important to try it on to see how it fits before, completing everything and realizing it doesn't fit and you have to go all the way back and start in the beginning. So don't forget, every process, every step that you're taking, you're trying it on to make sure it fits how you like for it to fit. Now this step here, I'm showing you guys how I'm going to be making the strap pieces. I'm basically cutting a smaller rectangular piece. I'm cutting several pieces of it and then putting it together. Once it's sewn together, I'm then going to fold it in half and then pin it all the way down. Now, obviously, if you have a longer fabric, I would just suggest to just cut the straight you know, cut the rectangular piece straight instead of cutting it into little pieces. But I'm only working with limited fabric, so I'm only working with what I have. This is why I cut it into shorter pieces and then sewed it together. But like I said earlier, you know, if you have a longer fabric, just cut the straight line. So after I've pinned everything, I'm going to go over to my serger and then serge that. And then when it's done, I'm going to take my loop turner. If you don't have a loop turner, you can use a safety pin for this step, but I use my loop turner to turn inside out the straps. Once that's turned inside out, it should look something like this. So guys, we're almost there. We're almost done. Just bear with me. Just stay with me for a little bit more, okay? So after everything is looped inside out, I'm going to then take my first piece that I have, and then I'm going to also take my loop turner, and then I'm going to insert my loop turner into my straps, and then let the loop turner guide me into putting the straps inside the side holes that I left earlier. So I'm going to show you this step right here. So after you loop in the scrap, this is the final product of the top. I personally love how it came out. I wore this top on vacation. When I'm telling you I had to go on vacation in like 2 days and I had no clothes for it, I had to make this top real quick. And it went with my other outfits, so I love how it came. I'm going to attach some videos and pictures of me wearing this top in vacation, and hopefully you guys liked it as much as I did, because I loved it. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you icons in my next video. Okay, bye guys.